right to the heart of the challenge that you face in winning this election. Let's start with May 22nd, 1998. A book just out by another former general recalls the day when you went to see the new President Habibi. You're familiar with the book.
I haven't read the book.
Okay, but you've heard what it's about. Was this a coup attempt, as the book suggests, when you went to see the newly installed President Habibi?
If I wanted to carry out a coup, would I come alone to the presidential palace? I mean, you know, what coup d'etat in history of mankind is the leader of the coup coming alone to the palace?
You didn't have some of your men surrounding the office along with the other men of General Wirantos? No.
No. I mean, I came to the palace, I think, with two jeeps. But one is my own jeep, and one is my security detail, you know. And that's number one. Number two, I was commanding at that time 34 battalions of our Army Strategic Reserve. And I mean, you can ask all observers or all those who were in Jakarta at that time. I mean, I think there were no other force that had you know, any chance of combating me had I wanted to.
So you're saying if you wanted to have a coup, you would have done it?
Come on, commanding 34 battalions, that's the equivalent of three. And I think 3/4 of all the Indonesian armed forces were with me. They were all my friends, commanding Air Force squadrons, commanding the Marine Corps commander. Do you know the Marine Corps, our Marine Corps commander at that time, from the Navy, he is now my campaign director, my national campaign director. I mean, that's how close we are. After so many years, he's still close to me.
Okay, now at that point, you knew your military career was kind of coming to an end. You saw the signs, and you saw how President Habibi was reacting to you.
So I came there because I was very close to Habibi at that time. And he always said, you know, Prabowo, if you have anything, any doubt, or you want, you know, you want to ask questions direct to me, please come to me. So I came there, actually, informally, to ask him, you know, what's your decision?
And they asked you to remove your pistol. Was that a...
You know,
what is that story?
You know, the story, you know, it's Indonesian regulations, Indonesian Army regulations. You know, if you are going to meet your superior, you know, a sergeant coming in to meet his company commander would open his pistol belt. Even without a pistol, he would open his pistol belt. That's our standard operating procedure, is regulations.
Because the implication was they're afraid you might use it, right? That was the...
Yeah, of course, yeah, that's what they're saying. I mean, I think they were paranoid, or you know, maybe they had hallucinations or something.
So you went there, and why didn't you? Why didn't you take over or attempt to...
Exactly. It never, you know, it never even occurred to me to want to take over power through unconstitutional means. I mean, and then I was educated as a Democrat. I was, you know, I'm by conviction, you know, not by circumstance or by forced circumstance. I do believe in democracy. I believe democracy is the only system that can be used in the modern world. You know, what other system is there? You know, monarchy doesn't work. You know, oligarchies are unjust. It will result in revolution, dictatorship. You know, you can't control 220 million people. You know, 24 hours a day. You know, I mean, so the only viable system is my conviction. So, and I swore an oath as an officer since my youngest days to uphold the Constitution. How can I? And that's what I've been teaching my soldiers. For, you know, when I was a lieutenant, captain, all throughout my career, I've been teaching my soldiers, we have to uphold the Constitution. We have to defend the Constitution. And here I am, you know, here, had I wanted to carry out kudeta, I would be violating the Constitution. I'll be violating the things that I've been teaching my soldiers, you know. I was concerned that whatever happened, the Indonesian Army, number one, must not be split. That's my conviction. Because I believe in the Indonesian Armed Forces is an institution that can hold the country together in times of crisis. And our history has, I think, proven that.
Did they give you the 2 weeks?
No. He said, no, I want you to step down today. So I said, well, if that's your decision, sir, I'll carry it out. And I stepped down without any resistance, without any dissenting speech. I just went back to the Army Chief. I said, okay, sir, I've talked to the President. I've verified, yes, it's his decision. He wants me to step down. Okay, I'll step down. I just want 1 hour. Give me 1 hour to clear my desk. And then...
So you were a good soldier when you did that?
I think so.
Because if you really were, as critics say, a bad guy, you could have created a lot of problems, right?
I think so. 34 battalions and, come on. You see what happened in Pakistan?
Of course.
When General Musharraf was fired, by the Prime Minister, he took over. What happened in Thailand? General Sonti. He was fired by Thaksin and he took over. And many of my friends, the generals from other countries who knew me, they said, Prabowo, you're a stupid guy. You should have taken over, he said. For the sake of your country and your people. Sometimes you think about, should I have done that?